What is up, everybody?
The
Howdy ho.
sudden smile. We were hearing air guitar just a second ago.
That's all we had going for us, realistically.
Well, we're live now.
Golly.
We're back after the New Year break. We got a little break, and now we're back.
Yes, we
Yeah, it was
are.
like a 2 week break. It's like I was going through withdrawals or something.
You
Were
did
you?
say you were jonesing for a night's show, so here we are.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Like
sure
a
you
game to
said
watch?
jonesing too. Did he say jonesing?
Yes.
I think
I was like, hey, that really means he means business, bro. like,
well, dude,
like,
it's like this. I don't hang out with nobody in the business. I don't
yeah,
socialize with nobody. Y'all like the only ones I socialize with, and I got to do that through a computer screen.
that's
Oh yeah, we'll
right.
be we'll be at a AHR this year. Oh yeah,
We got
we're
like,
Oh, I got
30
my
days out.
tux.
oh, we got a talk show.
Yeah. And I found out it's cheaper to buy one than it is to rent
Oh
one.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that was stupid.
yeah. It is.
I I told you all the hack, right? How to do that.
Return it.
No, you just Amazon gives you like a seven
Oh
day
yeah.
free, and that's what I do. And day before, whatever, get it, rent it, 7 days free, return that bitch, no charge.
Wipe your hands of it.
Yeah, yeah, boy. Hey,
You got to do
that's
what you
the
got
only.
to do, man. Hey, didn't we talk about like we should have done like a Dumb and Dumber type of deal? Orange and blue suits and stuff.
Oh yeah, dude, I would have been off. I've been hairy all day long, bro.
I've been trying to figure out some kind of way I can fit something blue collar into my tuxedo.
Did you come up with
Um,
anything?
Wear a blue collar, bro.
I can wear. Oh yeah, I was thinking about wearing my Aussie looking hat or just wearing my boots.
Oh yeah. Go
I
in there with some raggedy ass work boots and a nice tux.
hell yeah.
Hmm.
I wore my hat, I wear my sunglasses, like when I have my pit vipers, and then I wear
Oh
my
yeah.
my Ariats. You know what I mean? That with a suit. That's how I did it.
I wore
Dude,
a wrinkled shirt.
yeah, you did. It was
I
fantastic.
literally took it out of the package on the drive on the Uber drive over there and had to kind of change in the back seat. So it is what it is.
You did
Hmm.
fantastic.
You
Usually,
gonna be
Pat.
prepared this time?
I will be there Saturday this time.
No, so
I'll
you're
be there
good.
Yeah,
the day before. Yeah.
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 I'm driving in Saturday.
Yeah, cuz
Hell yeah.
I've tried it the day of so many times. Like I'll get there in the morning and I'll have time and delay and then I get there like or I miss it. The first time I missed it.
Oh. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember the first time you did a video on it. That's when I
I
found
don't
out
know
about
what
it.
the hell. I got there in time and they just were not moving the line. There was a line out the we have a small airport, like a line out the door cuz TSA wouldn't like move the line. And yeah, just I think I missed it by like 5 minutes. I was so pissed.
Oh yeah.
Cuz I got through in time, but you know how like they tell you you got to be there 15 minutes before cuz then they close the doors and all that crap.
That's what I hear. That's what they say.
Where was that one? Where was that show at?
That was Vegas. That was like the first in-person one.
Viva Las Vegas.
Atlanta, I made it to on time, and then the one in Chicago, I literally landed right after it started.
Yeah, you did good, bro. We were texting.
Everybody's like, "Where are you?"
Like, you
Like
fucking
I'm
loser. No.
literally landing.
I I'm getting hyped about it. I'm gonna be there this year. I don't
Everybody's
care
getting
if I
hyped.
am getting busy. I'm gonna be there.
We got Jason that plans to be there. Mike, Rudy, Mechanical Environments. Captain HVAC is in the house. C Young, JK Marshall, PDX HVAC. I got a lot of comments already. I have to go through them right
Hell
now.
yeah. Shout out to everybody. Everybody had a blessed holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, if that's your thing, and Happy New
Hey,
Year.
we're still celebrating. My tree's still up.
It's all good. We just got just this past weekend put it down.
Yeah, I hope
I
everybody
kind of
had
like
a
it.
That's what I felt the same way.
hope everybody had a good break and happy holidays. It's just so fucking cold right now, though.
Mm.
I think for everybody that's the case. It's just not as cold here as it is other places. When I complain on my videos about it being cold,
Did
I
they tell you
almost
something?
always get one of these comments like, "Well,
Oh
try coming up to Canada."
yeah,
Oh,
you. It's like,
yeah.
bro.
I was gonna say there's guys on Instagram. They a couple of us will say it's like 30 or whatever here, and then they show their weather and they're like you wouldn't make it up here. It's like negative whatever.
You're
I
like
know it.
Like
real.
I'm
I
like,
didn't want to live in Canada, right?
Yeah,
Like I'm
like realistically
down
though,
here.
between those temperatures, there ain't much of a difference, bro. Fucking cold is cold. It don't matter where you're from, where you live. Cold is
I think
cold.
we all have similar kind of weather. Like we get a lot of humidity,
Hmm.
and that affects both the heat and the cold.
And the cool.
Like
That's what people fail to realize that like Florida's like, oh, it's 50 degrees, huh, but like the humidity from that, it's a different cold.
that's
Like,
why
yeah,
if
it
it's
is.
if it's under 50 here, I'm like freezing because like it's
mhm,
wet or it's just humid. The humidity, the wind, we get a crap ton of wind. I know you guys probably get that too. Like that's what
mhm.
makes it freezing.
Well, I can testify to that. I was in like a 10-degree environment where it has snowed overnight, and we went out and played in the snow. And because it was 10 degrees, there was no humidity.
Mm,
And we actually got hot playing
Mhm.
around in the snow because it's just different. It feels different.
Oh
that's
yeah.
crazy. Yeah, because I went to Denver while it was snowing
Hmm.
a couple months ago, and it was fine. Like when it was sunny out, felt great. You're in the sun, even though it's snowing, like or not snowing, but there was snow on the floor, and it felt fine. Not until like at night
Snow on
when
the
it got
floor. Sounds like you got a hole in the roof.
we were out a lot. We were in the mountains too, and it felt fine until night hit. The sun goes away, and the wind just got really nuts. That's when
Yeah.
I couldn't take it. But we got Florida weather to look forward to at HR.
Yeah. When it was in Chicago, I was afraid it was going to be one of
You
these
should have went out
snowmageddon
there.
things at the airport. I wouldn't be able to get out and get home, or
Yeah.
I was worried about that in Chicago.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
what, I
see,
really did enjoy Chicago though.
I wish I would have been able to look
Yeah.
around more. I
The
know some
city is
guys
a
that were.
vibe.
I know some guys that are from there, and they're like, "Yeah, if you ever get to come back, they'll give us a tour." That's what I would look forward
Yeah.
to. But I need to go in the summer. Like, screw that.
Oh, for sure.
But it is
Yeah.
so cold. You know how I'm keeping warm with those extra long socks from Camel City Mill. Just got to put that out there.
I
New
want to know
Year.
though. I just
Are
want to
you
know
wearing them?
though. I actually when I commit to this shit, I commit. I fucking wear these bitches every goddamn day, bro.
I got
And
mine on. I got the long. I don't like to wear the long socks during the summer, but I got them on right now.
yeah, prove it.
If you guys want a
Prove it.
discount on some socks, what is it, like a 10-year warranty? You can use code Krauss, code HVAC Knights, whatever you feel like.
Use it
Nothing
up,
like some
guys.
long socks.
Hey, with the weather right now, I feel like I need that heated jacket too, or whatever it is from Milwaukee.
Bro, I know.
You do need
Like
it. You do need it. You need to go buy it. You do need it.
this year has been a different type of cold though. I'll say that. Like our lows, like it's been like in the 30s, like 35 in the mornings and stuff. And like you said, some people will be like, oh, but like
It's
I
cold.
grew up where like it like last when we were up in Maryland during Thanksgiving, there were some fucking like 15-degree days, bro, in November. I'm like, yeah, this is why I don't like I'm good. Like
Hey,
I
but I
get the cold.
remember And it was funny because I was thinking about this recently because it had been really warm. I was telling Kurt before the show, like it was literally 90 degrees a couple days ago. And then
Oh
the
shit.
next day it was freaking 30. Like it just
Mm,
dropped. So I
I
know
think
there's
you
like
said
a winter storm or whatever it is coming down through. But like
the
I was just thinking
Dude,
about it. When I was a kid, we used to have like actual winters. But like, I don't know, like you said, this year is just like drastic. It's like we've
Mm.
had a high 20s and low 30s.
dude, it's like the jet stream. You ought to look at the jet stream. It looks like it's going right after Texas. It goes
Yeah. I'll get any
dips way
flashbacks.
down there just to make sure you got some cold weather.
It's just
North
nose
Texas is
dive.
getting that snow. Yeah.
I saw on Homeboy's video, legit. Did anybody watch it? Hello.
Okay, no, I hadn't watched legit. I need to look him up and subscribe or something because I hear about him and I hadn't
Where's he
watched.
from?
Yeah, I think he's in North Texas. I don't know.
Really? I haven't. I saw his channel. I might have subbed to it, but I haven't like gone to look at the videos because he like made a comeback, I guess.
Yeah, but he did. He was talking about like real quick. It was a short I saw, and he was talking about defrost his coils, yada yada. But there was ice on the blades. But I know he's from. That's where he says. Excuse me, sorry.
But
I got the black lung, Pa. Name that movie.
I
Somebody
don't
will
know.
name. Somebody will name the quote. Nobody.
we'll leave it up to
Nothing.
the chat.
God, y'all suck.
It sounds
Dude.
familiar. I just can't put it on my. I don't know.
I haven't seen the movie in forever. I just remember that quote.
Damn, that's
I
gonna
don't know
bother me now.
where my thought process was going,
Zoolander.
but you just
There we go.
Jeez, I haven't seen that movie in forever.
So
Mike
stupid.
Mike commented.
Yeah, that's like I do that shit all like, like it's just
Oh,
such a
the voice. Yeah.
yeah.
Dude,
never
that
seen
one.
it.
All right, Mike.
No?
Send us your address. We'll send you out a free pair of socks.
Hey, maybe we could. I'm still waiting on a email back from them.
Yeah, she said beginning of January, so I ain't pressing it.
We'll see. Oh, what's up, Brian? What's up, Sam?
Shout out to the dogs, the boys.
Yeah, Aaron
Oh,
saying he
yeah.
got the pond heater working.
Yeah. That's what it was. Like the first
I had
day,
seen it. I just hadn't watched the video.
the bitch was leaking like a mother. Oh shit, we gotta get this out of here. It's just like, I mean, he puts out
Dude,
some good, like I don't know.
don't you need some flowing water for that to work?
Yeah, he had like a I feel like his pond maybe has
He just threw a
like,
coil in a pond and
but it looked
turned
like
it
it was
on.
moving. I don't know. Honestly, I didn't watch the whole, but now you got me wondering. Now you got
Because
me
I know
wondering.
on the heat
Well,
pumps that
go
do
ahead.
pools, they have a pump that pumps water over it.
Mm.
Yeah, he must have done
Yeah.
something to
And
figure
those
it out.
things are so problematic. Have y'all worked on one of those?
No,
Mm-mm.
but I should start.
I mean, it's like a geothermal because of the water flowing through the coil. They develop leaks.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah. No experience here, my friend.
He spent 2 hours in the mine and got the black lung. You gotta watch it, Kurt. You gotta watch it. It's about blue
It's about
collar,
Zoolander.
or was it coal miners?
It's got Ben Stiller in it. It's just stupid, and I think Will Ferrell.
Oh yeah, Will Ferrell and Owen Wilson.
Yeah, it's cha, bruh.
But it's
Anybody had
crazy.
anything? Oh,
Well, I was gonna mention it's crazy because one side is getting all the snow and the other side's getting all the damn fires. So I hope everybody out there in Cali is doing okay. I hear it looks horrible. I can't imagine. A lot of fires. I don't that happens so much out there.
that's what I was thinking. I'm like,
I'm sorry, but I mean, come to California. We have earthquakes. We have
High prices,
landslides.
high
We
gas
have
prices.
rampant fires, high gas prices. But you'll love it.
Yeah, right. That's true. I mean, it's all. I
And they're
mean,
probably looking at us saying that we got hurricanes and tornadoes, but
I was gonna say I'll take a hurricane. I'm used to that. You get flooded here and there, but a wildfire is a whole different thing.
yeah, yeah. Who we got? Who we got? Who's gonna take
Y'all
it?
got any picks?
both teams looked good. I ain't got no dog in the fight, so I don't know.
Dogs are out of the fight.
You know
I like.
something? I might be wrong, but all four of the teams that made the top four that didn't play that first round of playoffs, I think they all lost.
You
I
would know
know at least
more.
two of them did.
That's crazy. I got the Irish in that though. That's what I'm feeling. But I always get high on them, and they always let me down. But
Well, they looked good when they played Georgia,
yeah,
but
I
Georgia
just
looked like crap.
well, your boy's gonna go to the transfer portal. Porter. God dang.
Who?
Carson Beck, bro.
Wait a minute, he's still playing?
Yeah, he go enter the portal.
We don't want him. He shouldn't have come back this last time.
He the only reason y'all had any type of success. Let's be real,
No, he's the reason we lost some of them games.
brother. He wasn't even in the last game.
We didn't want him.
Yeah, no, I saw it pop up on it was like McAfee maybe, but
Dude, he's already graduated. Is he going for a master's degree or something? What's the deal?
bro, well they got that new thing. You can have like 7 years of eligibility or some crazy shit.
Well, he said he came back this year to go for a national championship. He should have just gone on to the pros. We didn't want him to come back.
Yeah, hey, I get it, man. I mean, I get it. You know,
Everybody's
and the
everybody's
mind,
here.
we all
Everybody's just
here
here for Kurt.
pretty much. Get the eyeballs up on us, Kurt. PDX.
A PDX. What? I saw your YouTube ad in my training. What training were you taking?
Ooh, it was on a jobber.
Probably. That's the only one that I'm in.
Like, it's all you ever see, Adrian. Just like, are you using
I
jobber?
still see it, and that's like from years ago.
Yeah, fuck, it's
Guys,
clutch, man.
are y'all working on anybody else?
Well,
Any
real quick,
sponsor?
Megan. Oh, real quick, Megan works in Denver. We met up with her and Matt when we were there,
Yeah,
and
that's
they're the ones that do the grow rooms, right?
Yeah.
All that stuff. So they work on AC all year round, and no matter if it's 10 degrees outside, whatever, they're working on ACs. And I've seen them having shovel snow out and all that just to get to the AC unit.
that
They would have
can't
to
be
have
good
like
for
low
your
ambient
DNA.
controls or something.
The what?
They would need low ambient controls.
Oh, that's a big thing for them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They go around putting those in a lot. That's a big upsell right there.
Ooh.
Sponsors,
Oh,
I actually do have a quick memo for that because I don't think I told you guys this, but like if anybody in the chat has seen, it's on Instagram, on TikTok, like, there's ads for like a supply house that's going around right now. So you see so and so like, hey, I'm at this supply house. I bought this, go check them out. Go check out my link, whatever. I'm not hating on it. Like, let them get their money. I'm always about that. But I had one reach out to me who I thought was very reputable. I'm like, okay, cool. Let's talk, right? And they wanted a sponsor and all this stuff. And I left a note on my Instagram. You can see it, like if you go to messages. They offered me a $50 gift card at the end of this big negotiation hassle, and I'm like, no, thank you. I'm not gonna waste your time.
Yeah, you
Dude,
wasted
They
mine.
wanted educational videos at first. Then they were like, can you give us a shout out? Can you do something, quick in your videos and this and that? I'm like, wait, what kind of gift card are we talking about? A couple $100, $1,000, something I can buy a tool with. $50. I can't even buy a damn like Klein tool.
Right, straight up, bro.
Mm.
I was actually. It's funny. I was in my boys over there at Tropic. Shout out Tropic over there in Orlando. I
Yeah, like
re-
for me, if Johnstone ever came up to me, like I would be like, yeah, I'll work with you because like I love, my supply house here. The
yeah.
other one that offered me that gift card, I was like, y'all have like a shitty one here. I never even go to it. It's like in the middle of nowhere. I'd have to drive out an
Tell us who
hour and a
it was
half.
because that might be who I'm talking to.
It
Yeah,
probably
see,
is, but we'll talk after.
anyway, I walked in there yesterday. I said, "Hey, y'all need to start doing a little bit of better service here because if I'm going to start talking so highly about y'all like I do, I'm going to have to talk to corporate and get one of these brand deals." Okay? They're like, "Yeah, go ahead." Like, you know what I mean? I was like, "Oh, all right, yeah, no big deal." No, but I'm not. So, Kurt, you tell us your story with who you got, who
Well,
you
now I
working with.
don't want to say who it was because it might be the same people that he was talking to.
We will keep it,
Well, we go find
clean
out
here.
if Kurt has a fancy new Klein pair of pliers because he got that $50 gift card.
We will look. We'll see if he ends up getting. No, if it's the same one, I'm curious if you actually get paid and I got offered the damn gift card.
Hey, just
Well, I'll tell.
hey,
I
just
don't
put it in
mind
the chat.
outing. I don't
Put it in
mind
the
outing
chat.
somebody. Apparently, you don't want to, but New Calgon approached me and wanted to do some work and sent me some stuff to do a video, and then they told me over the phone that they
Oh
were
yeah.
going to pay me for my video. So I did the video, and then I contacted them back on Instagram. I was like, "All right, I held up my end of the deal. It's time for you to pay up." Oh, I don't see where we ever said anything like that. And
I'm
I'm
about to
like,
cut this
hold
out.
on a second. There was a phone call, and that was the end of that one.
Oh yeah, straight up.
If you see a new Calgon video on the Reliable channel, just don't worry about it.
Go ahead
I'm
and take
actually
that
talking
video
to them
down.
too.
Sorry.
So that may have gone somewhere, but because of that, I'm like, you don't do me like that. Tell me one thing and then come
Don't
back
do
and
me
say
like
because it
that.
ain't in writing.
That's how I felt with the whole gift card thing. I was like, what are we talking here? And then like they pull that crap.
Oh, baby, a $50 gift card per day. Shit.
And sometimes with us, we might want to maybe give them a little bit of something so that we can get in the door and talk about some serious sponsorship,
Like,
some serious money or
oh,
something.
okay, yeah.
But that just pissed me off.
Kurt said, if that
Yeah,
shit ain't green, it ain't me.
because when I
Tell
got
me about
offered that gift card, I was talking to some other guys on Instagram, and funny enough, then they sent me a screenshot. They're like, "Look at what they offered me," and they offered them the gift card. I'm like, they're really trying to give away that damn gift card because they just went to the next person.
Who is it though? Have we figured this out?
No,
Is it like
yeah,
a Ferguson? Is
no.
it
Ferguson is actually paying people.
so
I haven't
I'm gonna get
been
in.
contacted by them.
I don't know who else we got. I don't.
It's not Ferguson. It's not.
Daikin. Is it like a manufacturer
No, not a
distributor?
man. No, not manufacturer. It's
A
not Johnstone. It's not
Johnstone.
Insco. It's not
I already know who it is.
Ferguson.
I
Yeah, I
already
was gonna
know.
say. I'm pretty sure we've talked about it.
Who is it, Kurt?
United
Is that who?
Refrigeration.
That's who I was trying. I was gonna say Refrigeration fucking United or some dumb shit. Okay,
We have one in the middle of nowhere. I was like,
that's
you
right.
want
I
me to go
remember
all
you.
the way out? They wanted me to shoot a video in their supply house. The lady was like, "Oh, I already told them that you're gonna be there." I'm like, "I'm not going." Like what? Like they kept trying to push me into different things.
Like, nope. That doesn't even pay my hourly pay. Like, you're not. No.
That doesn't even cover the damn gas over and back.
Like, yo, compensate. Yeah, exactly. Compensate my gas. Compensate my hourly. Compensate what it takes.
Because I told them I don't have one here. I was like, I have to drive literally an hour and a half out to get to one. And that's why I brought up like, I go to Johnstone. I go there for just like you probably go to Tropic. What's it called? Tropic?
Yeah.
Like for the people, right? Like they treat you
Mhm.
good. They always hook you up. I get that too here at Johnstone. I go to other supply houses and it's like it's so awkward sometimes. Like it's just a weird
Yeah.
environment at some of the other ones. Here it's like, what's up? What do you need?
Well, would you say it's all? So I go to the Dike, and we have one in Orlando on Shader, and it's the whole counter stat. There's one white dude, and then there's like 5 Hispanics, and it's always just fucking Hispanic cats in there. And it's just like me, the lone white guy, and I'm like, they're all speaking their Spanish and shit. And I'm like, I got to go up there and speak English because that's my tongue, and like I don't, you know what I mean? That one is like you said, awkward because they don't treat you the same. Like for me, anyways, they don't give me the same like joy they give these other customers, and I'm just
Well,
like,
like I go to these other supply houses and they look so miserable.
yeah, that's
the
true
thing.
too. Yeah, that's true. Some cats,
I'm like,
yeah,
yeah, it's like okay, I need help with something, but I mean, you look
Well,
like you're having a rough day.
I guess
I
I'll
kind of have
help.
a little bit of hope with the United Refrigeration one because for me, that is my main parts supply house.
Oh, boom! Then you let them
Well,
know that, like,
yeah, I don't go there, so I mean, we don't have I'm pretty sure from the Google photos that I looked up, it's a small rundown place. The
I
one
was
we
gonna
got.
say, just tell them, look, I spent this much of there. You know what I'm trying to say with y'all, and I can be your face. Yada yada. Yeah,
It's
come
just
short.
it's
Term.
just funny because then they're like, "Oh no, you don't even have to go. Just tell everybody else to go, right? Like in your video."
And we'll give you a $50 gift card.
It's like, "No, I'm good." So we don't take all our sponsors that throw gift cards at us or whatever. So I told that one no.
Mm.
Hey, didn't you win
Dude, if I took every thermal camera everybody tried to throw at me,
Oh yeah.
I've done a handful, and I have another handful of
Yeah.
emails waiting. I'm like, I'm done with them. I can't.
oh,
Yeah. We got the latest and greatest.
Didn't you
I'm
win
always.
a mini split, Kurt?
I
Oh
did win a
shit!
mini split.
Tell
What are you
I
us
gonna do
do a
with
about
it?
mini
that.
split.
Tell us more.
Okay, I was talking with Gree.
Or are you gonna tell us the whole
Try,
thing?
No, I mean, you don't gotta spill the beans, dog. Like I
I
love
just
my
wanted to
Franklin
know where you're gonna
beans.
put it.
I just
I
want to
was
know.
talking with Gree trying to, because I like their product. I like their Gree Flex.
Do you like the Gree more than the Bosch?
Yes, very much.
All right, it's out there in the
It is
ether.
it is a much higher quality product.
Okay.
The Bosch is cheap.
China.
Damn.
I mean, they're both made in China.
Chinese.
They're both made in China. But
One's made better.
for example, the Bosch has a Broad Ocean X13 blower motor in it.
Mm-hmm.
If you know anything about Broad Ocean X13 blower motors, they're junk.
Jake probably
Well,
knows.
you were taught. Well, what?
Did you miss it?
I know. You said they were junk, and they had
They're
the
cheap.
ocean. Oh yeah. I never got my hands on them, so
Um, they're made in the same factory that old. There was a Run True or something made by Train years ago that had all these
yeah.
sensors all over it, and
Mm-hmm.
nobody liked it. It's made in the same factory,
Mm,
and it's just
brother, you want to know? I
what
saw the. Sorry,
I
I
just
was
wasn't
cutting you
happy
off.
with it. Wasn't happy
I,
with it, and the fact that you got to have heat strips with it, I feel like they're missing a real good opportunity to make it where you don't need heat strips.
because they're that confident in the equipment, right?
Well,
We got
it's like,
another HVAC guy fan in here.
Shout out, man. I mean, I'm a fan.
well,
I'm
well,
getting his
thank you.
autograph. I'm getting his autograph when it comes to Orlando. Know about
Hey,
you?
Rudy actually did. I meant to ask him. I didn't get to see him when he was doing it, but he went around with the magazine, and he had people like signing like their pictures and stuff.
Oh shit!
That's
I
kind of
didn't
cool.
saw that. Yeah,
Well,
that's cool.
I'll just tell you with the Gree Flex, they're used to making mini splits.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't put in heat strips when it goes through defrost, it shuts off the blower like a mini split.
Oh yeah. I remember you talking about that.
to keep it from blowing cold air.
Yep.
And it can produce like 100-degree air all the way down to like -5 degrees. So you don't need heat
Ain't no way.
strips.
Ain't you're telling me?
So
You ever seen that
but the
guy?
Bosch don't do that. So you have to put heat strips in it to keep it from blowing cold air.
Yeah, that's what sucks. So, I have a green mini split to put in. I finally mounted the equipment. I just haven't finished it.
Is it a A2L?
Mine is a shit. No, it's 410. Yeah.
Some new podcast popped up on my algorithm. I don't know what the name of the people were. One guy had like an accent, and the other
Hey, we
guy,
made
like,
another top podcast list. But
I
go ahead.
got the email from Al
They keep emailing me about the
We're number 17.
HVAC Knights is up there in the top HVAC podcast.
And how am I getting those emails? I'm getting them too.
Because they see our names on the bottom there, and
because I don't answer, and then they email you guys.
Yeah. So, but I was watching.
I don't know what to do with that information.
Can I finish?
Yes, go ahead.
I mean, I want to talk real shit here. Sorry. No, so it was A2Ls, and they had some 454B that was trapped in the hose, and they had a spark igniter, and then they did it with fucking 290, bro, and it just lit, and it had a candle also. So like you did the video, Kurt, it stays lit, but it extinguishes itself. But they did it with the fucking 290, and it blew this like metal container up. It was like they were like, whoa. It's just funny, like.
So this came out on your YouTube feed?
Yeah. I actually ended up I was like, it was actually a really informative, quick, and it was only like a maybe
you gotta share that with
video.
us.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know who these guys were, but it was like, I thought it was good. I subbed, so I'll find it.
I actually had a note here, like somebody, I don't know, I think it was Brett, is like, are you ready? Because they're already starting. It's 2025. We're gonna get all these changes and equipment. It's gonna be hard to get the older equipment and all that. I think we talked about it, right?
Yeah. You can't. Well, we can't do nothing. I mean, everybody bought it up already, anyways.
Yeah.
So,
dude, R290 though, that's not a normal refrigerant. I mean,
no, bro, it's a flammable refrigerant. Yeah, it's just that's it. It's straight up propane. It's like, bro.
Yeah. So I was gonna pull up Mike's comment. It's just propane. Like it's a more pure propane. That's all R290 is. And yeah, you see that in like increments of like 0.5, 0.9 ounces in refrigeration equipment. We're not putting it in a house yet.
Let's see. No, I've seen people put it in cars.
Yeah.
It was the HVAC talk show and review for homeowners and DIY. I think. No, wait.
That's name.
Yeah, it is. But like, I watched it. I didn't sub these sons of bitches. No, it was a 7-minute video. It was pretty quick. I was just like, just gives people a quick grasp on how to understand. Like, bro, we're gonna be okay on our end. Just be careful on your end, Adrian. I mean, I'm not dealing. Well, I don't do refrigerators or anything like that. We have it in our houses, but
I've worked on like. Oh yeah, but that one's a different one. It's like 600 or something. But
yeah,
I've worked on R290 maybe like 3 times.
Yeah.
So those were warranty calls, and those were kind of those like if I don't hear anything or I don't hear back, that's a good thing, right? Cross fingers.
Yeah, you're like
nothing blew up.
Oh my god. It's such small amounts. I mean,
yeah, like
might
what
sound like
can
a firecracker if it blows up.
But bro, we put in our first A2L last week. And I mean they try to scare the people. I'll tell you, they got posters all over the damn front of the air handler on the condenser, like flammable refrigerant. Run out the house if the alarm goes. You know what I mean? All kinds of shit. I'm like, oh my god. You know what I mean?
Hey, but we have warning labels for like a lot of dumb stuff. But people will be people. They need their warnings.
That's
I'll
true.
be
Like,
honest, I don't think the A2L refrigerant is going to change how we work very much at all.
It's a
nah.
marketing scheme.
I will say it felt like it felt colder. It did like the pressures were relatively the same, but it had a
I mean,
crisper
It's
pressures were
weird. It's
relatively
weird
same to
because
410 or 22.
410.
Oh.
And
it's
but
weird
like
because I thought the same thing about the R290, the propane. I'm like, damn, this thing gets actually like super cold, like really quick.
that's how that's what it was. I was like, damn, yeah, dude. It was this house was like 100 years old. It had a basement, like, and in Florida, obviously that's not a thing. And but it dropped that bitch from like 78 to 72 with like fucking that and
Yeah,
his leaky ass
it's
home. I was like,
crazy.
okay. What did he say? Boom, isolated
Jason
butane. Boom.
Butane. Yeah,
He knows what's up. That's the smart guy.
the smart people are in the chat.
Yeah. They watch the dumbass in the middle. like, what's up with that? Yeah. You guys are smart. I'll give you that. Okay, you guys are good.
Nah.
I've
You
had
got
my moments. I wouldn't call myself smart. In the past, I've had my moments.
I will say this though, I do appreciate Kurt. Whenever I find a really old ream or rude, this man has a guy who fucking finds the date and the tonnage at like when like my supply houses and other ones can't find it. It's really awesome. So shout out to your guy, bro.
By the way, it's not a guy. That's a girl.
Oh, shout out! I'm pretty sure you said my guy is the best in the biz. Well, shout out to her then, like whoever your
Her name is
contact is.
her name is Jeannie.
It's you work at like the counter or something at your spot or
She works in the HVAC sales division of engineering and equipment, and she's I don't know anybody like her. She knows that equipment better than anybody.
hell
It's
yeah,
awesome when you find those people.
dude. Right?
Sam R32. It's been around. It's just been in our 410A, as a mix. Now we get it on its own.
Pure. It's pure. Well, I guess.
That's what
But
the
yeah,
good
like
ones
I
are going to have, isn't it?
which one? 32? Is it?
Yeah,
What did he say?
Goodman and
Sorry.
Dyken.
Oh,
Goodman
yeah,
Oh
and
yeah,
Dyken.
Daikin. Yeah,
Hey,
it's
Jason,
like
in the
depending
chat,
on what equipment you got.
what is their GWP on that? Because the reason. So I went to the Rude training for it. They said everybody else went with 454 was because it was like at like I want to say like a 3 or it was like a 200 or 300 on the GWP,
I
and
just
it
saw that.
needed to be below 700 or something, I think. But 32 is like fucking 650. So if like they decide to change the regulation again in the next couple years, they're gonna have to redo all their shit.
I don't remember.
Logistically.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact amount and all that, like the number, but like I just heard that somewhere. It's like that,
Yeah.
they went with the other one because it was like a safer choice, future proof.
Yeah, like if the EPA decides they want to
Yeah,
do
when I
what they
heard
do,
that, I was like, damn, that's pretty close.
it
You
it
made it.
made sense, right? They're gonna be like next year. They're gonna the freaking whatever. We'll
Yeah,
see what
because
happens in
it's at
Romania.
650. It's like right there.
650, boom. See, I knew it. Godly.
Oh,
But
Mike makes a great point.
I'm gonna have to
We need that A2L compatible Vito bag.
bro, that new hose hauler's got to be A2L rated. that's
Oh,
I'm gonna tell our
wow.
guy that, like, hey, you got?
Yeah.
Are they A2L?
Dude,
What do you
we
call
should
it?
make a
Ready?
skit. Yeah,
Label.
like compatible.
Dude, I've got this old vacuum pump that I've had for 10 years. I'm still going to use that thing even on A2L. It's got a coupling between the motor and the pump. I mean, how safe can... I ain't worried about that.
It's the same oil, you know what I mean? Like that's why I'm not too concerned. Just do your normal practices. I mean, I'm sure there's
Oh yeah.
again
I
more
think that's with
science to it than that.
no, but it's like with everything. Like now, you just have to be, and it's been like this for the past few years. Like you just have to be. You have to do these your best practices, like do it the right way, all that kind of stuff. Like, because back in the day, right, R22 and all these older systems were built like a tank. You could get away
Yeah.
with all the crap that you did. It's just harder to do that now, and then it's going to be harder going into the future. Just, flow your nitrogen, do your
Yeah, man.
vacuums.
Dude, you know
Um,
how we do these compressors sometimes and the accumulator still got some oil trapped
Oh
refrigerant
yeah,
in it?
yeah. Uh-huh.
And when you brazen it, you get that noxious gas.
get a
Mm-hmm.
little
So
high.
now we got to worry about that. If we're doing that, it might flame. It might flame out, but we're already going to have a torch on it anyway. So,
I've had a flame come out from those things before. Like, if you get a pocket that just kind of burst out, and you
yeah.
get you get a little flame back. I'm used to it.
I notice a lot of guys, like, I'm definitely not going to unsweat. Like, I haven't unsweated in fucking like 3 or
I
4
try to
years.
cut everything out now.
Yeah, I just cut and we'll bend it to where we need it. But I think that's
I
just going to be
used
your best practice too. Just be
Yeah, because
diligent on that.
I used to unsweat everything, and that's what I'm talking about. I used to get those little fireballs coming back.
Yeah, dude. Everybody like, oh, you're good. You got the Fagine, and you're like, like damn mustard gas, and you're like,
I know I've mentioned it before, but I cleared a whole restaurant because I was
yeah,
unsweating something, and it was like 134A, and there was a pocket that came out, and I think it was right by the dryer. Boom. Everybody, I
yo,
just hear like, "What is that smell?" And everybody coughing and running out.
yeah.
I was like,
It's a bomb. Like,
I was like,
no,
"Damn it, that
no.
was me."
Yeah, right. Shit, fuck, you know.
I'm
Oh
like, "You're
my
good. Just
God.
hold
It's
your breath."
never
And
good
that's
when
that's
everybody says, "What's that smell?"
no, and I'm
Bro,
there like, "Nah, just hold your breath,"
good.
because that's what I do.
Thank you.
We were
Oh
just talking
man.
about that because I got my ice machine maintenance coming up, and we have to disinfect them and clean them and sanitize them, everything. And one of the things that we used to do was like a stainless steel cleaner because it's all, to make
Mm,
it nice and pretty and clean everything. And I can't do that because now we have the ones up in the hospital, the floors or nurse lounges and all that, and
mm-hmm.
I get complaints about the smells all the time. So I'm trying to,
Man,
work
find like a
around.
non-scented or something.
I'm trying to work around them with my chemicals and stuff. I'm like, well, it has to get clean, but yeah.
Yeah, that is tough because there's some people that
That
are just super sensitive.
that's why they make that damn lemon scented spray that everybody uses. I think it's New
Dude,
Calgon.
I've had
Shout out.
smell calls. I've had smell calls where like a doctor's office or something say the air conditioning is producing a funny smell like a dead animal or something.
It is.
And one of the solutions has been to put something in the return to absorb
Oh,
the smell or mask
mm-hmm.
it. And I remember one time it was like this black tarry stuff that you pulled out of a container, but it had a really minty smell to it.
Mm.
And apparently I put too much in it and the whole place smelled like spearmint. I had to go back and clean all that stuff up.
Oh man, but you did your job. Is this talking about like so that shit doesn't get trapped in there when you're pulling it
When
through?
you're brazing, when you're unsweating.
Yeah.
I've heard of
It's
that
like,
trick. I've never done it.
You
Pull a
dude,
vacuum.
I had a bad experience one of the last times I unsweated. The line set went up and over down to the air handler and I was unsweating. And when I pulled the suction line loose, I had a ball of fire that fell down into the cabinet.
oh shit.
Oh, it was a mess.
Oh my gosh.
I learned my lesson, especially if it goes up and then back down, you might have some oil trapped right there.
Yep.
Don't unsweat it.
So when you're brazing, you still got all that oil in there. What's your trick? How you getting that out of there, huh? Just keep heating it up and drawing it back to where you're going, just to kind of try to burn it out, and it just smokes up anyways. Even if you got the nitro going, bro. I mean, you could always flush your line, like if you're doing an evap swap. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm like I'm
Sometimes it happens. I mean,
Oh
It ain't
yeah.
always a perfect scenario.
Well, we try.
Man, there was somebody on YouTube. Man, who was it that was they must have been unsweating something, and they had a huge fireball because it was like a rack system, I believe, like a supermarket or something. It was
Mm.
somebody that I subbed to. I just can't remember who they were, and I subbed
It was
because
great.
of that video, and their thumbnail was like the big ball of fire. I was like, that's kind of cool.
Great balls of fire.
You know,
Yeah.
I made a video that time that I had that ball of fire, but I took it down because I didn't want my insurance agent seeing it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Is he a subscriber?
Everybody around here knows about my channel. I don't know if he is or not.
He is
It's
now.
weird. It's weird, isn't it? Like I got that here locally, like people that have seen my channel, like managers and people that I work for have seen my channel.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, better not say anything bad now.
Yeah, that's cool.
Or you could just pro
Friggin'
press,
each
or not.
year.
You could just press it instead of brazing.
You could. Or you could just braise like a man. That's just gonna be my new shit. I saw the guy. Have you guys seen that dude out there in California? He's got the big mustache, and he's like, "How to cut wires like a man." And he's just like got face tattoos. Like, I mean, it's a guy I probably would hang out with. He looks like a fun time. And he's like, He's like, "How to cut live wires like a man," which you just cut one each one. But that's why I said that. Like, I'm just gonna braise like a
Yeah.
man.
Put that on the shirt.
You know,
man, I haven't used my press in a while.
I haven't had any elites pressing, but I still feel more confident brazen.
Yeah,
No, I got lazy. I used the press tool.
yeah, I get it. I think this
Somebody
year's
just
the year I'll get one.
Hey, what was that one that we saw? The Timo one.
I hit
Somebody
him
said
up.
that. Somebody
Vivor.
said that it works. Oh, Vivor. There you go.
Yeah, so I hit them because they always reach out, and like I was like, I'm not interested in what you're trying to send. I want this. They're like, oh, our
Just
seller's
this.
not willing to. I'm like, but aren't you? You know what I mean? It's probably one of their tools that they just brand as with their fucking sticker.
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, all right, no, I'll wait.
Well, somebody asked me. I don't know if it was a message or a comment. Like, how have they held up? I don't know. Maybe I should do a video like just going and like revisiting all the press fittings that I've done,
Yeah.
because I put them all in my walk-in boxes. So like that's a major callback if that does happen, and I have not had any issues with them. And these are in like freezers and coolers where I thought in the freezer for sure the gaskets and the seals
The
would have acted up.
temperatures and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, the
But
swings and all that, but no, I haven't had any callbacks.
yeah.
Dude,
Well,
I've been seeing where people are cutting off the
The
swage
bell.
end on condensers
yeah, it's
so that they
not.
can put a press fitting on it. I'm not going to do that because if it ever
No.
leaks, you're going to have to replace the whole valve.
Yeah, no. I've
Or
seen
even
the other
inside
cats,
on
like
the
the ones that are. I was gonna say the dudes I've seen that are pros on that shit. They braise a piece on still, and stub it out, then do it.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
that would make more sense.
see, kind of. So
So like,
there's
just
yeah,
braise
it's
it, bro.
like
At that point,
yeah,
like you're
at
already.
that point, that's what I was gonna say. At that point, just braise it. Now, if you do it, because I do stuff here like at home or at the warehouse, like
Yeah,
prepping stuff, right?
yeah,
Now,
that's true.
if you're gonna prep and braise it at the shop and then take
Yeah,
it and just press, I get it. But I've seen people, because everybody posts, their videos now, that braise on the site and then they press. I'm like, what was the point,
you was
right?
already. You had your torch. You did
Yeah.
all that, and like
Like,
you ran the copper too to join. You just gonna put a coupling, a press coupling. You could, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And I've seen them like
Dude, for me,
run a line that they soldered and then they press at a different location, like in the same line. I'm like, what was the point?
dude, stupid, bro.
dude, it takes just about the same amount of time for me to press something that it does for me to braise. If you're talking
See,
about pulling, if you're talking about pulling it out the van, prepping it and sanding it and deburring it, marking your lines, and then put your coupling on and then pressing. So if I pull my torches out, I'm probably not going to pull out my press tool.
No,
Fact.
and pressing can be quick, but I'm so worried about, like you said, if you don't deburr it, if you don't sand it, I'm so worried that it's gonna leak if I don't do all that stuff. So like it takes me a little bit longer to prep a press fitting.
I'll say this: my last name has 2 S's on the end of it for a reason, right? Because I have a lot of leaks, bro. So they call me Krauss. Because fucking so that would you say it'd be the same amount of time? It's probably going to take me half the time because I have to go back and get my damn leak. Because like when we do installs, I do the air handler and the condenser, like brazing and all that jazz. But I'm 50-50 if I get it all on the first try. But generally, I know there's going to be a leak. It's just how I operate. Like I'm blind, bro. So that's where, like, for me, that press
Have
would
you
be
ever have you ever been super confident and then you still get a leak?
nah, dude. I've never. I'm like, nope, can't. Like, I've even gone to the point of like, I had a little bit of vapor left in my 410 or something. I'm like, because I had no nitro. I was like, nah, I gotta put it on there. Like, you know what I mean? Because I just don't trust myself. And then obviously I'll run, the vac, and then we'll see. Speaking
Yeah,
of
yeah,
which,
yeah.
my field piece, my micron gauge took a shit. So
Damn it. I lost a
Which
stupid
one?
coupler to mine.
MG44, my second one in 3 years.
Oh
I
shit.
clean the
Well,
shit
what
too, bro.
happened? Did it
It'll
just
do.
die or what happened?
Nah, dude, it'll do like you said. Remember when you'll isolate yours, it'll jump around and do all that goofy shit. So it'll do that, but it'll drop from like 1800 down to 600 in like a second. And then it'll bump up to 900 and then it'll slowly creep down. Then I isolate it and it stays. Open it back up, shoots right back all the way up to like 2000. Then it'll come down to
Mine
1,000, back to like
yeah.
6,000. I'm like, what the fuck now? You know what I mean?
No, mine might be on the way out too, because I think I told you guys about it too. Mine, I disconnect. It's happened a couple times. I've disconnected it and it still gives me a reading. I'm like, there's
Oh
no
yeah,
way.
Well,
Yeah. So
everybody's going to tell you got to clean it. But
yeah,
sometimes
and
when you clean it, it still happens.
exactly. It's like, nah, dude, I clean it. You take that iPro whatever alcohol, right?
what?
And
Yeah. What's
you
funny
take
is
then you take a Q-tip and you put it right in there and you clean your sensor.
which apparently that one is kind of finicky, but they're
Oh, it was a joke, by the way, everybody. I hope we all understand that you definitely don't put a Q-tip on your sensor. Okay, it'll
You
definitely
can't.
fudge it up. No, you can't.
You
You'll
can't get a
fucking
Q-tip to it. No way.
you'll just a tip, Kurt. Just a
no
tip.
tip, no tip.
Tips only.
No, I was I was thinking about the manifold. I was like, their manifold. I've had that for like a few of them. I've never had
Mm-hmm.
issues with that micron gauge that's built in, but the
I
one that they
know.
make, like,
Why can't they
I don't
put
get
the
it.
same technology that's in the S-Man into a micron gauge that we
And
can buy?
that one takes a beating because you put refrigerant through it, you put all this other stuff through it, and it still works.
So
I know.
I picked up a CPS to go along with my valve core tools, which
Let
I
me know
noticed
how it
you
is.
enjoyed, which you enjoyed. So,
Dude, that CPS tool, it worked on the first try. I was like,
and you're like,
it's cold.
unbelievable. So
It's
it's really
never
can
happened
happen.
before.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like,
exactly.
it's
You're
never
like,
happened before.
I've heard all
Yeah,
the
it looked
So
like it was small.
stories. It is a
it's pretty compact, and it has a storage. I was like,
yeah
eh,
on the
I had
end. Yeah,
several comments. They're like, you had me at storage. I was like, I know,
yeah.
right? You just
It's
put the
like
damn shraders on the end. So yeah, I got the CPS core removal tool that Jake recommended, and tried it out the other day. And it first try, I got the shrader out. It's never
damn.
happened. Never happened
Yeah.
before.
Be careful with that cap though. Like I've had it just in my bag loosen up, and I'm like, what? So I have one that's missing a cap. I'm like, son of a bitch. You know?
But that one is
Well,
my
if you
because
don't get
people
it,
were
you can always shoot it out.
Yeah, that's
that
usually
was
the
my go to all the time. Just shoot
yeah,
it
like
out.
it. dude.
But it's because like a lot of them don't grab. That's the issue. And like the Appion one is probably your best bet, but you got to make sure that you pinch it and get it right, or else it they don't come already adjusted. So people were asking me about like what I'm going to use. I'll still use the Appion and the field piece going forward. Well, unless the field piece gives out, but for my vacuums, I'm using the CPS for service because like I change a lot of the Schraders out when they leak.
I'll use the field piece for service, but I'm not going to pull a vacuum with it.
Boom, because you've had the issues with that
multiple times.
Yeah,
I haven't had that issue yet, but
valve core removal tools.
I've had the issue where it won't grab the Schrader. That's why I don't use it on
I have
leaks.
Also recently just picked up to have the NAVAC because they had the cool little adapter with the 5/16 on the end, and it's just like attached, so you just don't lose it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Had one of those.
Yeah, I like when the caps are attached.
It's kind of the best part of it all, realistically.
That's the best part of the Appion one.
I had one of those, and I had a problem with it leaking, and I couldn't pull a vacuum with it.
On which one?
NAVAC.
Damn. All right. We go find out.
The only one that has really been totally trustworthy for me are those Appion ones.
What?
I hadn't tried this one that y'all just talked about. Was it CPS or whatever?
Yeah.
But the Appion ones, I can pull a vacuum with them. I mean, they're not always great about pulling out a valve core, but
yeah,
I can pull a vacuum with them dependably.
Trustworthy for vacuums, I get it. Yeah. Well, unless they somebody, you can rebuild those, I believe, because somebody told me that theirs are leaking. I was like, I'm pretty sure you can do something with it.
There is a rebuild kit. There's a gasket kit you can buy.
The Appions come with the additional O-rings when you buy them because it comes in a little box.
All the fucking gaskets they had.
I have them in a little pack out drawer. As soon as I get shit like
I probably put them somewhere. I just don't know where the hell I put them.
Yes.
Because I'm probably just gonna buy a new gasket kit because my I use the core depressors, right? That's what they're called. For my probes, the thumb screw ones. The seals are all those mess up really quick. So I just got to make sure I have gaskets for those.
I had one the other day. I don't know what it was, but you know when you get all that pressure on there, it just pops off and it pops your O-ring. I forget which one I was using. I want to say it was either the Yellow Jacket or the Appion one. And I got, all that pressure was built up on the end of that valve core tool, and it just blew my freaking O-ring out.
I had a walk-in that was doing that. I don't know what the hell it was doing. Like every time I disconnected, I did it twice.
Yeah,
it blew out. It blew out the depressor and the actual probe on my field piece.
What?
And the gasket. I was like, where the hell did it go? So I have one. That's why I have that Appian depressor on it, the thumb screw one, because it doesn't have the damn depressor in it. I need to buy like a new one for it. So it won't press down on anything. I have to have like an adapter on it.
I've had that happen on my vacuum hoses. If you accidentally put pressure on them, you unscrew them, and the O-ring come flying out.
I had the whole fitting fall apart on me when I over tightened the blue hose. What do you call it? True blue hose. The whole fitting just messed up.
I never got those, man. Those one thing I always wanted.
I don't use them anymore.
Save you money.
Yeah, no, that's what I've heard too. So
they're cool, but
they got the 3/4. You know what I'm saying? Diameter.
I bought a new fitting for it, and I repaired it. I just don't use it.
Oh yeah.
So I buy like the just the 3/8, hoses you can get. I have the field piece and the
Appion, NAVAC.
Appion.
Yeah. Boom.
What's up, Mark? What's up, Nasty?
Yo, there he is, man. Damn. Way
We
to
got
go.
Fred Crook.
Yo, that Fred Crook. Is that legit, or is that a play on Ted Cook? I wasn't sure.
I don't know. As I read it out, I was like,
Yeah, when you
Fred.
said it, I was like, what? like Fred Claus, that movie with Vince Vaughn. Yeah.
Hey man, we started doing the movie night with the kids, but I've been trying to force them to watch like
The
old
older
movies.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, nah, dude, you guys don't want to watch this. You want to watch this.
I was like, we're not. We did the whole Christmas thing, so we're watching like old Christmas movies, and
sure.
Did you make them watch Die Hard?
not
It's a Christmas
yet.
movie.
Not yet. We watched some old movies, and like they'll fight me tooth and nail because they want to watch like whatever's in right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, we're gonna make it a thing, and we're gonna watch some classics.
Yeah, have to.
Put it up to a vote.
We're gonna start doing something going forward, but like it was gonna be my way or no way during that month.
Like I would, yeah, just like everybody has their own day that they're gonna pick. We had my
Tropic
favorite one. I
Thunder.
got my
Put that on the
classic.
list.
Speaking of what's his face? Ben Stiller, right? Was he in Tropic Thunder? No, I'm thinking of
No, he was.
what he was. Okay, so the movie Heavyweights. Do you guys remember? It was like a fat camp movie for kids, but Ben Stiller was the counselor.
I think my girlfriend mentioned that one. Like I can't picture it right now.
My son loves it, so like he'll put that on when we're going to bed or something. It's like, yeah, you gotta watch. He's like, "Get over here, you devil hog!" It's basically Ben Stiller, like as the dude from Dodgeball. That's the same freaking thing, man. You guys gotta check it out. I'm a dude that play. That's what it was. It's stupid as shit. Oh man.
Now that movie cannot be made today, but it was a great movie.
Yeah, that's true. Push the boundaries, bro.
I think Jackal's onto something. Just make him watch Kurt videos so that we can get them to work.
Yeah. Dude, it's like a season that never ends.
There we go. That's what we gotta do.
I've been staying busy with refrigeration. That's all I've been doing lately. A lot of maintenance is coming up. Not looking forward to it, but we did hire, so we got a new apprentice with us. We'll see how that goes.
Shout out.
Young or old?
Family member or not?
Family member.
Ah.
My cousin. Dude, we're all family. That's just how it is.
That's just how it goes. Okay. Sweetie. Sorry.
Calm down there. So he came over from. Well, he was in the nursing. I don't know what exactly, but he decided to come over to the trades, and I think he was thinking about his future. So like he wants to do something more sustainable because they did a lot of changes over there at his hospital, and we're gonna train him up. And no, Sam, I was not. The Spurs were our arch enemy. I was a Laker fan growing up.
Bro, you're such a yo, yeah. But he just said it though. Like you should have been some David Robinson, bro. Like Timmy D, like Mr. Fundamentals. Like you weren't.
They were too boring.
How old are you? How old are you?
How old am I? 37.
Yeah, 37. So whatever.
I grew up watching that era.
But that's what I'm saying. Okay. Well, the Lakers.
No,
I guess,
they were boring to watch. I watched.
Yeah.
The
Lakers. I hate winning championships too. That sucks.
They didn't win all the time. The Lakers played them.
They won. Yeah.
Shaq was always dunking on them. Kobe running down the lane. That's what I preferred.
The Admiral. That's what I preferred. Unreal. I can't with this guy.
All right, man. I'll start talking basketball. I gotta tune out.
Kurt, come on. Oh, thank you, bud.
Mark wants to bring up the Roach video.
Oh,
that one's the one that blew up, right?
Most recently.
Sorta.
Yeah.
It kind of went halfway to blowing up.
So blew up the old road.
Probably made a lot of money.
How much money did
That
you make on
one
that
last I
video?
saw was at 230,000 views.
Dollars? Oh my
I was
gosh!
I was waiting for him to finish. I was like $200,000.
Like, damn, bro, I've only made. I love it, bub.
Oh, look at Chris. 48, just finished HVAC school and looking to get in the business.
Let's go, Chris! Shout out
Dude,
the heart.
Just
never
watch
too late.
Kurt's videos and you'll be good.
Dude, no joke. I had a guy stop me at United Refrigeration this week.
$50 gift card coming your way just for mentioning them. Continue.
Said that I helped him get through trade school with my videos.
That's cool.
And I thought
Isn't
that
that
was really
crazy?
nice to share.
That's crazy.
I had a couple weeks ago. I was walking into the gas station. It was a Friday. I was going to go buy my beer because that's what I do. And one of the big companies here, big Del Air, I'll say it. Like I'm walking in, and he's like, "Hey, boss." I'm like, "Let's keep walking." Yo, turn around. He's like, "Hey, man." It was like a 19-year-old kid just got out of school, said the same type of shit. He's like, "Man, I learned so much." I said, "I don't know how much you learning, bro, but I appreciate the support. You know, you learning what not to do."
Oh yeah, I feel the same way because people tell me that. I'm like, I don't know what the hell you learned, but maybe you learned what not to do.
Yeah. You learn both. You learn what to do, what not to do. Watch me mess it up so you don't do it the same way.
Yeah, I kind of embraced that part of it. Like, I screw up sometimes. But when I started my channel, I had more of those kinds of messages. Like, people, it's so weird. It's a weird time because I've talked to other guys that do content creation and all that. Shit, it's getting late. Content creation and all that.
Kurt's having a good time. Hey, let's go.
I was like, he hasn't said anything. I talked to somebody who does content creation. It's so weird because anybody now can just look up a YouTube video, right? So I've had that too, where they're like, "Oh, at our shop, we were watching like your videos and like in the morning as our trainings and shit." I was like, "That's weird. I've never heard of that, but like I guess that's stuff that happens now. They'll pop on a YouTube video, you know?"
Yeah.
I've had tech schools get in touch with me and tell me that they use my videos for training.
That's dope.
That's fantastic, fellas. So proud
Speaking
of
of training, what's up, JD Kelly, Mr. Big Shot in the he's all over HVAC school, AC service tech. They're using all his diagrams and drawings and stuff. What's up, man?
That's who does that. Oh yeah, he does some wild shit.
I don't know how the hell he draws that shit, but it looks awesome.
Epic. Shout out to the D. Kelly. Yep. JD Kelly.
Real quick. Good, so we were talking about hoses and refrigerants earlier. I had a question about, and I don't know if it was in the Discord or on a comment about using, it was in the Discord, which reminder, everybody go check out our HVAC Knights Discord. It's completely free. Link down below. We're up to 75 members. I mean, I kind of took a break from being online, but I'll get back in there. 75 members, you know, it's a pretty big deal. And they asked in there, does anybody, I know this used to be a thing with R22 and 410, like people would have separate hoses, separate manifolds, like all this stuff. Like, do you guys separate anything, like when you're vacuuming or recovering? Like, do you have specialty hoses for different things?
I got just mix vacuum hoses, but I don't separate manifolds or those regular charging hoses. No.
Yeah.
I mix all my stuff.
Yeah, me too. I don't run into much refrigerant like you guys. Like, it is a lot of new shit where I'm at. Like, I'll run into some 22, but he popped. What happened?
No, I was laughing at Megan.
Oh, she got the sprung.
Diet Pepsi. Megan got stopped at a parts house after she was on my podcast. It was weird.
It's like, whoa. Shout out.
Well, I'm glad people recognize. What the hell
Real
is
recognize
Mike?
real, game recognize game.
Yeah,
Is
I'm sorry.
Megan
Mike threw
doing
me
blue
off.
collar work? Is Megan out there turning wrenches and replacing
She's
motors and stuff?
she's mechanical environments. Her and Matt are the ones in Denver. They do the grow rooms and all that stuff, and she was the one talking about the low ambient
Yes.
kits. What is Mike talking about?
I don't know. You tell me.
No, I can't. I'm not gonna pull it up.
Well, I can't see it.
Talking about somebody posted. You ought to see the videos that they show in sex ed classes.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, okay. There's a whole rabbit hole in the comments right now.
My kids are watching, man.
Well, that's why I didn't pull it up.
Jake, are we going to see you at that award ceremony?
Probably not.
Cat's out of the bag now. He's not going to be there.
Damn it. Sorry to break it to you, fellas.
Dude, I was wanting to kick back and put our boots up on the table side by side.
That's kind of what I do. I get a little obnoxious, so it's probably better that I'm not there.
You? There was another guy that was obnoxious last time.
Oh, thank
So
God.
we heard.
Oh, like not obnoxious in a bad way. Like I get around people, I get excited, like the energy's good, like so I get louder and louder, and like people's names get called that I like, and I'm like, "Fuck yeah, let's go!" You know what I mean? And like other people,
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
know. I heard you from the stage.
yeah. So like I get like pumped for my people, bro.
I was
and
like,
Ashley's like, "You're over the top." I'm like, "Oh, this is just me, man." Like, and I don't get to do much of me, so, yeah.
Yes, Jake deserves an award too.
Just loudness. He's the loudest guy in the trade.
The loudness award.
Yeah. The jackass. Ooh, give me an ass award, bro. Like not like class clown, like an ass. Like this guy's funny. Like I don't know. Give me something cool. I don't need no technician shit. I want like a person. Like this guy's a good guy. Like fun guy. Like give me the mushroom award. That's it. The mushroom award. The fun guy award. Come on now.
Guy.
Okay, I don't know what a mushroom award is.
I just said it, Kurt. I'm a fun guy.
Yeah, that's why I want to hang out with you. I'm pissed you're not going to be there.
Well, I'm gonna see you at
fun guy. Fun guy.
Yeah.
Think about it.
We'll be there.
I'm just hoping the awards thing don't last. Nobody knows who's getting what.
I love it. He was just like, I love it.
Well, you got to tune in to see if Kurt wins.
That's right, because it's live stream, guys.
It's sold out. Yeah, it's sold out, but you can watch it on YouTube live. So
all I can tell you is
check it out.
I'm one of the top 3 in one of the categories.
And that's all he really tells you. It was like, are you gonna be there? Because you're nominated. He doesn't give you any other information because I didn't know I was gonna get mine either.
Hell yeah, fellas, well deserved.
I don't have a round of applause button, but
there's a chance there's gonna be 2 out of 3 on here. At least been nominated. I mean,
dude, I'm gonna tell you, I really tried to get the best.
You didn't know, Mike?
Van award, and then they cut that one out.
I know you were really into that one.
A really sweet van, man.
I was trying to, but I was putting out, and then they cut that award out.
And they said, "Not today."
Oh, man, that was probably only like for 1 or 2 years. They got rid of it real quick.
Yeah, but I wanted it.
Hey, I don't know, man. I think I got the ultimate van right now.
Yeah.
I enjoyed your van tour.
We're all competing for ultimate van tour.
At least it's kind of funny. So like mine was it 23? Mine was out, my video. So I did the ultimate 23. Yours was 24, right? You did 24
on purpose.
And Kurt, did you wait till 25?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So
that worked out.
3 for 3.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
What's up, Josh?
Shout out.
Hey Josh, you got to get us in the Daikin factory. I want a tour.
Wait a minute. Is this the Josh guy who's
Griffin Air, yours truly, from
telling
Virginia.
everybody about all the schemes that we're
He's
we're
not as
running on customers?
no. He's
not
as
the
douchey
he's
as
not the
the
bad
other
one.
people.
He's not the bad one.
I think he does a really good job in the way he did it, and like he would blend his business into it. So give Griffin Air a call. You know what I mean? So like,
Oh,
yes and no.
yes and no.
Yeah, his wasn't as bad, but it's clearly stated for homeowners though. All new news for me. What award show is this? The HVAC Tactical Awards. Bada bing, bada boom.
You get one of these.
Right?
You get an award.
Get out of here! In here. Who's throwing the ball? Kids are crying.
All right, y'all ready to sign out?
They're fighting each other. Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Go watch some football.
Yeah, let's go put the
All
games on.
All right, guys. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time.
Hey, I hope everybody has a great 2025. Stay tuned for the Knights, man. It's going to be a great year. Shout out to Kurt's Thumb.
And we're taking over at AHR at the Podcast Pavilion, so go check it out.
That's right.
See you guys.